Wow, can I just say it's so different to be on this side of the room? Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Bhavana. I'm 16 years old, and this is a poem I've written. It's called Chopping Onions, and it's my take on inclusion. I remember when I was younger. I looked at my mother and asked her, "What do you do?" She smiled at me with tears in her eyes and said, "I do what most people overlook and undermine. I nurture, I give, and I care. See, I am here for you when you come home from school, and I will be here until I feed you and I feel you." Little did I know that those tears were not from chopping onions. See, then it was different. She gave me motivation for being strong and hardworking and kind. Today, too, she is a motivation. But for what I do not want to be, see, I have dreams and goals, ambitions of what I must do in my life. A corner office in some fancy building, Starbucks coffee in one hand, and files that seem important in the other. Today, I want to fill my hands with things to do and to be. But now that I think of it, my mother's hands were full too, full of all this purpose and belief, but they were full only to lose because they wanted to give. They didn't want to peck at that last grain of corn like an alien bird after a 1,000-mile flight beating its wings for a sign of power, of empowerment. But I hate my mother. She was worthless and a coward. She was like a flower during spring, one among so many. Beautiful, yes, but weak nonetheless, mundane and overdone, just because she stayed at home. But now I know that I don't hate my mother by choice. I hate her because that is what this rat race taught me. That if you want to make a mark for yourself, you must go out. You must exude all this energy that you can't muster up, only to be exhausted by something you don't know why you're doing. This rat race has taught me that as a woman, empowerment is that corner office or that Starbucks coffee. That I am equal to man only if I make as much as him. That I am empowered not by respect or dignity, but by a gray suit and a briefcase. But now I know that empowerment is my mother. It is a winter's flower growing amongst all this snow, making the best use of everything around it. Empowerment is having so much in your hands that you do not know what to do with it other than to give. It is to speak without fear, to be a candle in the dark. It is to make your own choices. It is my choice if I want to sit in a kitchen or a corner office or both. It is my choice if I want to give or take or both. It is my choice if I want to be a spring's flower or winter's flower or both. But it is not your choice to deny me my empowerment. And as I say this, I know my mother is watching with tears in her eyes, but this time I know for sure. It is not from chopping onions. Thank you.